Hey guys, welcome back to Glam Finds, and I'm here with 4 new-ish indie fragrances from the house of Hez Parfums. I've had these for a minute and I've actually worn them a bunch of times. I just had a bunch of basically things to keep my life a little hectic, so I didn't get to post this when I wanted to, which was a while ago. However, I wanted to post it while he still has his summer deals going right now, and I will post the coupon codes up and I will link them down below. He's got some pretty good deals going right now if you buy more than 1 bottle. And for an indie house, his prices are still pretty good. So let me go ahead and talk about them, and then we'll read the notes and I'll talk about how I felt. They're all in their box closed up right now because I want to show you the boxes. I think we will start off with, because it's summer, the most tropical one. So from the house of Hez Parfums, it's Big Easy Tropical. So there it is in its box, and then the bottles look like this. Okay, so now that we've taken a look at that, let's look at the notes. So the notes to this fragrance are pineapple, passion fruit, apricot, coconut, orange blossom, blonde woods, leather, and musk. So let me spray it real quick. So let me spray it again. These have been worn on skin multiple times because it is summer, and these are 4 summer fragrances, so I have been wearing them. This smells like a tropical drink. In my opinion, pina colada. It smells so good and it's so tropical. If you're really into like tropical fragrances, like I think the bottle kind of shows it all. This is it. I think a lot of people are gonna like this because like you will immediately smell pina colada when you smell it, in my opinion. It smells so good, and the concentration of his fragrances is pretty high. So they're Eau de Parfums. I believe all of them are Eau de Parfums, and they last and they project pretty well. At least off of my skin, I got pretty good projection and performance off of them. But if you're looking for something in the pina colada realm, which I think probably, and that's the reason I did this one first, this is probably the one that people watching this video are most likely going to be the most drawn to, because I feel like the smell of pina colada, like, it's a really good smell. Really wearable and kind of transports you to a summer vacation, something tropical, of course, and who doesn't want that, especially because as adults we don't have summer vacation. We can just take a week off here and there, but this will make you feel like that even in the office. And I feel like it's office safe. They perform well, but if you don't spray like crazy, honestly, I can't see too many people being offended, specifically to this one, because like, who doesn't like the smell of a pina colada? So yeah, for me, I just figured this is gonna be like the one that I think, well, I don't know if it's gonna be the one that most people like, but I think most likely this will be the one that most people are drawn to. So I wanted to talk about it first. But next, let's go ahead and talk about Hand Grenade. So that's the box. Again, they're all the same, but the graphics are a little bit different. And I think the box is pretty cool, so I just wanted to show it. Now, here is the bottle. This one to me is really easy to wear because, yeah, it's a summer fragrance, but I think you could wear it like anytime you have warm weather. And it's really people-pleasing to me. It's got melon in it, so that's the first thing you're gonna smell. But the notes are melon, salt, rum, gin, cherry blossom, sandalwood, amorous wood, and musk. For me, the most prominent note is melon. If you like a melon note, this is it. Just so you guys know, all 4 of these are really unisex. The 4th one, I'm gonna save for last, is more masculine because it's not as sweet. It doesn't have the sweetness that the other 3 do, but the other ones are very unisex. So here's the thing. Every time I wore one of these on skin, I was like, okay, actually, I think this is my favorite. So I cycled through them, but I think it's because they're summer fragrances and I really like summer fragrances. So the one I'm wearing at the time is typically my favorite. I think the next one is going to be the one that is my favorite, but now I'm smelling this again. I'm like, oh, this is really nice. And I really like the pina colada smell of the one before, but the melon is so fresh. So on a really hot day, this goes really well. So if you like a melon note, Hand Grenade is the one. And these are based off of drinks in New Orleans, because fragrance line is based off of the experience of being in New Orleans. So if you think, oh, those notes sound familiar, these are based off of drinks. Hand Grenade, I think that's the one I had last time I was there. It's a strong drink, but if you like those kind of cocktail scents, his fragrances really do that. And this one specifically, and the last one, the pina colada vibe. I mean, you're definitely gonna smell that kind of summery cocktail. Again, you like melon, definitely give this one a shot. I think this one's gonna have a really, yeah, so I don't know. It's really hard to pick which one I think most people are going to like. I think he actually sells samples for a pretty good price, but there's also discount codes if you want to get bottles. If you want to get all 4 of them, there's a discount code that'll save you 25% off. So again, I'm going to link those discount codes down below, and I'm going to pop them up here somewhere. So without spending too much more time on that, let's go ahead and talk about the next one that's already out of the box. And this one is Raspberry Electrique. So there's the box, and this is the bottle. The notes to this one are lemon, raspberry, grapefruit, saffron, gin, cherry blossom, patchouli, and then in the base, clearwood, vetiver, and musk. Now, the drink that this is based off of is Electric Lemonade by New Orleans Daiquiris. So again, these are all cocktail oriented. Hand Grenade is based off the Hand Grenade. The Big Easy is a nickname commonly used to refer to New Orleans, so that is how he named the Big Easy Tropical. But you're gonna get that pina colada vibe. And again, this one right here is based off of the Electric Lemonade drink. So let's spray it again. Before I got these, I thought my favorite one was going to be Big Easy Tropical, and when I smelled it first, I was like, oh my god, I love it. But then when I smelled the other ones, I was like, ooh, I don't know. I have to say that Raspberry Electrique is my favorite. I really like red fruits and fragrances, and how like the refreshing combination of lemon and gin in this. I really like it. And then as it dries down, this becomes more and more like, if you like kind of like tart drinks, this is what that reminds me of. And for me, like, even if I'm gonna have a beer in the summer, I like a sour beer. I like that really tart taste. So I like this one a lot. It is really, really nice to my nose. I think out of all 4 of them, this one is my favorite. This one, I think, has the audience that if you really like that lemonade scent and you think like, hey, maybe that raspberry vibe added with a little bit of gin might do it for me, you need to at the very least try this one out. Again, yeah, I just really like that sweet tart scent of this one, and it just smells so good to me. But then again, Hand Grenade and Big Easy Tropical, I think that all 3 of these, if you just like a really nice summer refreshing boozy scent, these are the 3 that I would go for. Now I saved the 4th one for last because it is in a very different realm, but this is gonna have a specific audience from the house of Hez Parfums. This is Blue Bayou. Okay, let's talk about the scent, but not without looking at the bottle. So here's the bottle. All right, so the notes are pear, ginger, and basil, marine, ozone, nutmeg, and leather. And then in the base, you have Palo Santo, clearwood, and musk. Now this one is gonna be the most polarizing of the bunch. It's not the easy to wear one that the other ones are. So let me go ahead and spray it again. To me, it came off as like a spicy blue without a whole bunch of sweetness. That's not gonna be everyone's cup of tea. But if you're looking for a fresh, clean, spicy scent that you're probably gonna pull for more in the evening times, and it does not, yeah, it's blue, and it like would be in the blue realm, but more of a challenging blue. Not challenging for everyone, because if you like a drier blue fragrance that isn't super sweet, in my opinion, this is one that you're gonna like, but it's still got a nice, clean feel, just a little bit of spiciness. You're gonna smell that leather for sure, and then the basil's mixed in. I like how they combine. He even told me, he was like, this one's polarizing. I don't know if it's gonna be something that you'd wear. But the minute I smelled it, I was like, yeah, I would totally wear this, because I like the blue vibe, but in a different realm. So in my opinion, it's still gonna be the same people-pleasing effect, just a little bit different. Yeah, I think this one has the most grown feel out of all four of them. Again, it's more dry. It's not going to be as sweet and boozy as the other ones, but if you're looking something that's a little bit more, I would say balsamic. I mean, if you just even look at the notes, they're like a little bit of everything. You got a little sprinkle of this, a sprinkle of that. The pear might make you think it's going to be really sweet. It's not. It doesn't have a whole bunch of sweetness. The basil is front and center, like in the opening. So if that's not something you're into, maybe this isn't going to be something for you. But if you're into that basil note mixed with some nutmeg, you're going to like this a lot. So this is my actual number 2 fragrance. My number 1 is going to stay Raspberry Electrique, because I love how tart it is. And then I actually like all 4 of these. You guys already know summer fragrances are my thing, but this is my number 2. If you've tried any of these fragrances, comment down below. I'll link this down below. I'll link all the coupons and everything down below. If you want a summer fragrance, honestly, try to check these out. Pick out a couple samples. I believe he sells samples on the site. Or you can pick up a full bottle if any of these interest you. Again, if you've tried these, comment down below. It does help people choose what they're looking for. As always, thank you guys for watching. Remember, if you like this video, if you'd like to be subscribed to my channel, hit that notification bell to get notified when I drop another video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye!